Dr. Artika Tyner. My writing career started as a direct extension of my work. I'm a lifelong educator, so writing provided me with an opportunity to broaden my platform to reach an even larger audience through my children's books and also through my leadership books. So it's really been a labor of love to be able to share about history, about culture, and while promoting diversity in books. So our organization is Planting People Growing Justice Leadership Institute. It was a nonprofit that was founded in 2017 in order to promote literacy and diversity in books. We do that based upon our mission through planting seeds of social change, through education and community outreach. So when I think about our book is really a manifestation of Planting People Growing Justice. Our book entitled Justice Makes a Difference, The Story of Miss Freedom Fighter Esquire, is an opportunity for readers, whether young or old, to get a sense of how they can lead change in their communities. The young character, 8-year-old Justice, is asked a critical question by her grandmother. What is in your hands to make a difference in the world? So 8-year-old Justice is a little puzzled. She's thinking maybe she's too young to make a difference. How does she get started? But through lessons from her grandmother, learning about other heroes and sheroes, she gets the inspiration for the future. And she learns that she can make a difference. And you're never too young, you're never too old to make an impact in your community in some meaningful ways. So where did the idea come from for Justice Makes a Difference? It came from the notion of many of those early lessons that I learned from my own grandmother. And in fact, the main characters are of the likeness of my grandmother. My late grandmother's name was Nellie Lightfoot, and myself. So if you see a little bit of likeness, that was Dr. Tyner when she was 8 years old, based upon my pictures when I won Citizen of the Week at school. So when I think about the idea, it was sharing those lessons about some of the folks who inspired me on my leadership journey, like Shirley Chisholm, who gave us a sense of that, once again, it's not about a title, it's not about a position, but leadership. The idea of being able to serve in the community and make an impact, being the inspiration for her work, of being one of the first African-American women, or candidate just in general, to run for this nation's highest office as president in 1972. And look at today, she paved the way for other female candidates in politics. So why do I bring this up? We use the leadership profiles in the book to inspire young people and inspire all readers that no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, you can lead change and you can make a difference. So we entered into this contest for an opportunity to share about our book, to share a little bit of inspiration from Justice in Minnesota, but also around the world. So winning the contest means to us an opportunity to share with community members, an opportunity to expand our platform and reach around Justice Makes a Difference. Because it's more than a book. It's really about movement building and helping leaders to find their voice and find the tools that they need to make an impact. So as I think about how libraries and librarians can support local authors and community-generated content, I would start by saying, extend an invitation. It would be wonderful to be able to connect with our local libraries by displaying our books, by doing virtual readings, by community events, community forums, because I think a part of it is a library is a key place. And for me, I'll tell you a little bit about my story. Libraries are places that I loved. They were a place of refuge and strength for me since I was a little girl, that I could come in, find books, discover new places. Before I even had the chance to travel to Africa, I traveled to Africa through books. So if we can find creative ways to bring authors, communities together, to build the content at our local libraries, I think that will be a unique opportunity for building synergy around community building, community engagement, and community mobilization. So what do I think are the most important elements for celebrating community and leading to community engagement? I think the most important elements are having a clear vision. And when I think about this, whether it's the librarian, whether it's a parent, whether it's even a child, what's our vision for a community and how do we build that together? And then with a vision, I think setting clear goals. So instead of just saying that we're going to increase diversity in books, how will you do it? Will you start with children's books, young adult fiction? What will be your intentional purpose? And last but not least, have a plan. That way it's ongoing. Have it as a part of your guiding principles, whether you're a school administrator or a parent or, once again, a librarian. How will you be intentional in increasing the diversity in your content, making sure diversity is a part of and at the forefront of everything that you're doing. And when I think about that, that is celebrating. It's celebrating all of us in America. To be able to say we're celebrating the richness of our cultures. So I'll leave you with the words of Dr. Maya Angelou. When she described diversity, she talked about it as being a rich tapestry, that no thread is greater than the other, but when it comes together, and this is my vision of it, that's where the magic happens. When it comes together, we can build strong families, safe communities, and work together with a common goal, with a shared humanity and common destiny. Thank you.